And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. And he's 5 feet 11 inches tall. He's from Newnan, Georgia, Mike Wilson.
I'm Mike Wilson, also known as Mad Mike Wilson. Some people have asked me before where I get the name from, Mad Mike. Why am I so mad? Why am I so angry? It's nothing like that at all. It's Mad Crazy. It's actually a name that comes from my father, Mad Mike Sr. On the job site, he was a welder. They call him Mad Mike because he's always getting in the craziest situations at work. So it's just something that kind of carried over, and I walk out to Mad Mike as an homage to my father every time I go into the cage because I know he's right there with me. I grew up South Fulton County, south of Atlanta, Creekside High School. Definitely not the nicer side of town. You know, when we were growing up, what I like to do but fight, mess around with girls, or get messed up on drugs. I got started a lot later than most guys because I got caught up and ended up not doing what I needed to be doing. I didn't have the outlet and the resources that I needed. We didn't have any karate gyms. There wasn't a dojo. I wanted to do karate. I loved Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, but we didn't have that where I was from. So it took me a while to be able to branch out until I was adult to actually start following that. I lost both my parents when I was young. My mother when I was 14, my father when I was 15. So I went a lot of time making excuses for things I didn't have because of that. And eventually it was just time to quit making excuses. Follow my passions and win or lose, succeed or fail, just get out there and do it. I've always been a fan of MMA. Growing up, watched the karate movies and Ninja Turtles, all that stuff. Played Mortal Kombat. Doug Usher, my head coach, I went to high school with him and I seen all his stuff on social media. So I just decided one day, quit making excuses. I was like, hey, if he can do it, I can do it, or at least I figured I could, or at least I give it a shot. So hit him up, got with Tim Stout, Chris Ruiz, Independent MMA and Fitness. It used to be Moab back then. I've been training now 6 years. It can be a lot, it could be a little bit, depending on how you look at it. So for those last 6 years, I've been in the gym almost 7 days a week. From the time that I started, been in since day one, 6 years, hit the ground running. I actually came in expecting to, just to find a thrill, but I honestly found peace. It's a way for me to clear all those other thoughts out and focus on the task at hand. Instead of the big chaos like in the middle of a fight, I do get that adrenaline rush, but the training and stuff like that actually brought me peace, gave me structure, gave me goals to work towards. I've gotten what I want out of MMA and continue to get what I want out of MMA daily. Winning fights is great, going out there and trying to be the best in the world, but being the best I can be every day. Coaching is definitely my love, my passion. It wasn't probably a few months after I started helping out with the kids' jiu-jitsu program under Professor Ruiz and just fell in love with it. My kids were getting a little older, so it was kind of a good chance to work with younger kids, just to be able to pass stuff on, and it really gives you the attention to detail that you might not get just coming to regular classes. So helping out was something I started doing immediately. Once we were able to get a new location, more classes, able to take over the kids program, and I have a lot of awesome support from the community. That's what really brings me to the gym every day. I love training, but the kids are what really brings me to the gym every day. So I'm not like an official coach, I'd say, for the MMA, but I do everything I can to try to help out the amateur fighters. Make sure I go to the weigh-in, go to all the fights, corner whenever I can. Like I said, my training, being able to pass that on and have my own school one day, really the main goal, and to have an MMA career to build towards that. The main thing, get out there and test myself, challenge myself, so that way my students in the future, will know I'm not just a guy who talks about it. I've been there, I've walked the walk. But that's not gonna stop me from doing my best to beat all the top guys on the way to the UFC. Coaching is my path after I'm done fighting. I'll still be able to help others reach their goals. Saturday, April 17th, is going to be NFC 131. It's going to be the main event against Amun Cosme. Probably the best fight you're ever going to see in the Southeast. So you got two of the top guys, both hungry, both coming at each other. Make sure you get your tickets ASAP. It will be a sellout event. It always sells out. Make sure you check out Mad Mike Wilson in NFC this Saturday, April 17th at the District. Make sure you check out all my sponsors, Hero Roofing right here, Metro Atlanta, Tim Stout and Associates Compass Realty for all your real estate needs. Make sure you check out Brian Brakefield, State Farm Agent, for all your insurance needs. We also have Absolute Wheel Repair of my guy Garrett Nelson. Make sure you check out all his work to get you ride looking right. Watley Productions, the guy behind the video. Definitely make sure you give him a shout for any media you might need. Metaphor, family-friendly owned walk-in clinic, so no insurance needed. And then Civilized the Savage Clothing. My guys always making me sure I got my t-shirts ready to go for the fight, so make sure you pick up a t-shirt, Civilized the Savage.